Joker. Okay. Peanuts, featuring good old Charlie Brown. I think Charles Schultz in some quarters is overrated because but that's a whole other thing. But I come from the era when grandparents would do things like cut out a comic strip and mail the comic strip to a grandchild. Parents would even do this. Maybe even my parents did this. And by maybe I mean they totally did that. Because you couldn't find it all on the interwebs. Like scissors. You take a scissors, I would say a pair of scissors, and you snip out the comic strip. Charlie Brown had a crush on the little redheaded girl. He was so tied up about it, mortified, and even like he would wonder if the little redheaded girl would ever look at him. Oh my gosh, she's looking this way. What do I do? Puts his lunch bag over his head. You know, this I think gets at the essence of it. That feeling of being ripped apart and yet also being drawn to something and not knowing what to do about it. Some people have their elementary school crush on the teacher. That's problematic. The gym teacher, the art teacher. You may recall in elementary school, even in a not very well-funded school district, there's a teacher, but then maybe they farm out art, and maybe they farm out PE, and maybe they farm out science. I know someone who had a crush on what we used to call the lunch lady, which I don't know what we would now say in a way that would be less gendered, but he had a crush on what we used to call the lunch lady. So, elementary school crush, I mean, all I want to say is just, you know, gird up your loins, kiddo, because this is you getting ready to step into what could be a decade or more of these feelings. And I don't know that they get any better, but maybe your capacity to kind of roll away from it and not put a paper bag over your head might serve you well in the long run. And enjoy it. It's such a delicious thing, even though it feels really scary and overwhelming.